Och där har vi Bruce.
Så, har du sett?
Hey Bruce, how are you?
Hey, away, ahoy,
Ahoy, it's been a while. How are you?
positive vibration,
Like always. Are you still going strong surfing every day?
very strong. Thank you very much.
We're talking about your movie today. Oh, not your movie. The movie about you. Yeah, it's your movie, isn't it, Bruce?
Yeah, it's Bruce's movie.
It's Bruce's movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Bruce, what's going on right now in your life? What are you up to?
Oh, well, just trying to be nice to everybody and nice to myself, to be a nice person. What are you doing?
I'm currently hosting Anders in my camper, and we are actually it was waves here today, so we are happy as can be. How do you stay nice to yourself, Bruce?
Man, I'm not surfing at the moment because I have problems with my doctor cutting my skin. So I walk for 2 or 3 hours on the beach. The perfect meditation. And I only picked up about 12 perfect shells. Very fussy.
How long have you been out of the water for?
Oh, quite a while. I am having to pay for my whole life spent in the sun. So I've got a new shortboard and a new longboard. My shortboard is 8 inches long and my longboard is 3 foot long. I'm surfing on a belly board, a Hawaiian Pipo board. But only for 2 weeks before the doctor got me now. I'm trying to be positive because I'm out the water a lot.
Yeah, that's good. What's your age now, Bruce? How old are you?
Oh, 80. Not even 80. Nearly 80.
Yeah, I'm also not even 80, so we're kind of in the same boat.
Bruce, what is your mental age?
Some go younger. Some go younger.
Yeah.
Let's if we can go back to memory lane. Is it 10 years? It's been almost 10 years.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
10 years since Anders and Kristian made. The movie was made, and I guess you, Kristian, you are the missing link between Anders and Bruce. How did you come about discovering Bruce, and how did you come about thinking about Bruce should be a film?
I did not discover Bruce. Bruce discovered me. And I've known him since the first time I was in J-Bay, which was like late 94 or 95. And we've been friends since day one.
Yeah.
Surfing together, partying together, and laughing and doing all kinds of fun stuff together. But also having like deep conversations about surfing and the world and ethics and lots of stuff, everything.
Oh wow, that's deep, huh?
Yeah, it's very deep.
Bruce, can you remember what drew you to Kristian back in the 90s sometime?
Free beer.
Yes. Kristian had a little pub and we had beer, and then he said, let's make a Bruce Gold surfboard. And he gave me this hat. I found it. Can you see my hat?
It's my mother's hat.
I took this hat to Mozambique. Kristian made this 9-foot surfboard, a Bruce Gold model, and I took his surfboard to Mozambique. And for 4 months, and everyone loved the surfboard and the hat. And it's in a movie or another movie, I'm not sure. I get confused. I'm getting old.
Yeah, we had a green Bruce Gold board in the movie. Yeah. I remember you surfed it.
It's the Green Dream machine. I made 25 of those boards, and Bruce made wrote a little word of wisdom, and he picked abalone shells at Supers that we laminated into the boards, and we sold them. And I just want to give a shout out to the Irish motherfucker that got one board and never paid for it. Burn in hell.
Shout out to you.
all the other ones, paid for the boards, and it was great. And it was. I looked at Bruce's 3 favorite boards at the time, and took all possible measurements. I got Glenn Darcy to help me and to make like templates and stuff, and we morphed all of them together in the computer. And the Green Dream machine, the Bruce Gold Anti-Pro model, was the result.
Anti-Pro model. That's a beautiful name.
And it's a fucking good big wave longboard.
Oh, is this correct, Bruce?
He actually gave me 3 for my own personal use.
Oh, wow.
I gave one to my friend. I owed him a year's rent. I gave him one. I've sold one to some Norwegian for some cheap price, and I kept mine. I wouldn't surf it because I surfed Christians for 4 months in Norway. I know it was good. This Don Christian, he comes here and he demands to surf my board. It was brand new, 5 years on the wall, now full of dents.
And what about my board after 4 months? I think it was more like 6 months in Mozambique.
Shut up.
But just for background for the listeners, so Kristian, you were living at South Africa or J-Bay at that time?
Yeah, but I've been traveling up and down for so many years. Before that, it's like 27 years, I think, I've been making boards down there. And so I knew Bruce, and we always stayed at Crystal Cove. And when me and my family moved down in 2004, we took over the lease of Crystal Cove Backpackers and made this pub that Bruce said. And Bruce was like, his bar bill was mine, and he was a friend of my house. He walked in and out of my house anytime he liked, and we've been very good friends for a long time before we had a backpacker, to make a long story short.
How did you think Bruce would be a good subject for a documentary short, Kristian? Where did that idea come from?
Yeah, the thing is, when I lived there for a long time, and also over the years meeting Bruce and surfing with him, I was like, hey, nobody's a hero in their hometown. So I think he didn't get the respect he deserved. And everybody was like, okay, I took a photo with Bruce, bye-bye. And I think you should get to know people. And I wanted to make like a little portrait of on his life and the choices he's taken. It sounds like an easy fucking surf hippie life, but it has its cost. So I wanted to portray a little bit of that. But actually, the original idea was to get Anders to make a movie about me and Bruce getting drunk and surf and have fun.
Dumb and Dumber.
But Anders more or less cut me out of the movie because he found Bruce way more interesting.
But you're in one scene though, Kristian, in the pub.
Yeah, and also in the water.
Yeah.
He's filming with the GoPro in the water.
Yeah. You know the cover shot? That's Kristian's.
Look at this blue shirt.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, but basically, it's a beautiful person with a beautiful story, and of course, it's made a good movie. It made a good movie then when you made it. My favorite quote from the film, Bruce, is, "It's hard work being a hobo, but it has its rewards." Could you elaborate what you mean about that?
Yeah, you get a lot of time on the beach, being free. But sometimes you can't be too fussy about what you've got to eat and what you've got to drink. You are a little bit deprived, you know. Luckily, Kristian came along and I got a couple of surfboards, But I'd rather have a donkey cart in the Transkei. Can you see the donkey cart?
Okay.
Don't worry. You could almost see it,
But I mean, what traits do you need to have to be able to live your life, basically, in your mind? What kind? I mean, you need to not be picky what you eat, of course, as you said. But what's the general traits of being a successful Bruce Gold type hobo in J-Bay?
Oh, I used to sell a few seashells, and I used to sell a few oysters, and I used to do a few back massages in the pub for beers. Now, luckily, someone has built me a museum, and the museum was so cool, I moved into the museum, and I don't pay rent. So, as Kristian says, I wasn't getting respect. I still don't get that much respect in this town, except I do have a place to stay and it's rent-free. And I am managing to survive on a small government pension. And some people, I'm surviving. Thank you very much. It's not so hard to be a hobo anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
But Bruce, your best business idea that you did for a while was when you started selling those tiny bottles from the pharmacy with the sand from the super cubes. And then you got fucking lazy. And you sold bottles of air. J-Bay air.
J-Bay fresh air. Jeffrey's Bay fresh air. No, my friend was the vet. I got the bottles recycled, put beautiful shells in them, and then I used to sell them. Yeah. No, look now. If you can see, there's all sorts of little... I've still got bottles and bottles and bottles full of seashells. I've got test tubes here. I'm a test tube baby. I don't know if you can see that.
But I think the best seller was the bottles with air.
No, Jeffrey's very fresh air. No, they love that.
That's a perfect hippie rip-off.
Yeah, you laugh, but actually, from my hometown, there's a tourist attraction called the Pulpit Rock, which is a big rock formation in a fjord. And there was actually 2 years ago there was an actual company selling Pulpit Rock air in bottles. Really? So I think you were ahead of your time, Bruce. That's for sure. I wanted to ask. Spell Bruce by phone. Style, Bruce. For anyone seeing the movie, your style is quite. What can you say? Unique, and you just seem to ride and ride and ride forever. Could you tell me about your kind of laid-back style in the water?
Well, I mean, you got to get on your skateboard and relax. You just got to learn to relax. So anyway, especially when you can't hit the white water, you just relax and everything goes normally. Let me look at that. My cousin took a photograph. Can you see that?
Yeah, just barely.
All the way. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool photo.
Yeah. Look at that style.
The trademark arms.
Yeah.
Oh, your head.
Yeah.
Take that one.
But Bruce, tell us about when they made a drive-through South Africa movie when you burned Kelly Slater. That was a fucking nice part.
No, man. He's taking all the way. This is no good. I'm on a 9'6". I just take off and I'm highlining it. And he just zooms past underneath me. But I'm standing straight up, so he stands straight up. But he's going so fast, he looks And then next thing I didn't even know. Luckily, it was in the movie. I went over the falls backwards, but they didn't show that, luckily, I don't think. And I met him. I actually met him for the first time in the restaurant that night. He was playing guitar. And I told him, hey, don't interfere with my waves. Eh? When you see me on the wave, you must kick out. No, we got on very well. I gave him some seashells. I gave him some beautiful... We say hello. He actually gave me a surfboard. I tried to go... I went to visit a friend and he happened to be staying there. I didn't know. And then I said, come on, give us a T-shirt. I gave you all those shells for your daughter. I knew his daughter. And then he just walked away. And then he said, oh, do you want a surfboard? I said, no, I want two. But I got a surfboard. A 610 is step-up board. Too small for a new board for me.
Anders' film, he had quite a reception, receiving awards left and right, basically. And but how was it for you, Bruce, to see your own story told on a film? How was it for you to see yourself, basically?
No, I'm embarrassed. I can't even. There's a new one. There's a new one out now in a whole hour. I'm embarrassed. I watched it twice with my friends, and they always said, come on, we watch on the big TV. I had a few drinks. Then it looks fine, but I'm embarrassed otherwise. I've got all these pictures of me all around here. I'm sick and tired of Bruce Gold. And there's people on the internet, they call me a douche because I do all these exercises before I surf. And douche in French, all it means is a shower. But now it means you silly, you stupid, you're crazy or something. No, but you got to warm up. Yeah.
No, that's the internet, Bruce.
May I ask you a question? Because the World Surf League or Surfing South Africa or whoever it was screwed up, so the World Tour is not a stop in J-Bay this year. What's your views on that and pro surfing in general?
Hey, we do it for pleasure, not treasure. Surfing is a recreation. You go in the water and you come out and you recreate it. Surfing is a meditation, a recreation. It's been made into a sport. You'll never fight it, but not everyone approves. But it's nice to see surfing occasionally.
Well,
lot of us, we're not complaining. How can they tell us not to go surfing when we want to go surfing? No way. It's a financial plot.
But how is
they prostitute? There's no two ways about it. They prostitute.
I agree. But how is it okay for you to call it a family wave when you drop in on me, and if I drop in on you, it's a drop-in?
Yeah.
Family wave, no problem. You look at those old movies in the old days, everybody's taking off in the same wave. What fun. And everyone's standing up straight. They're not trying to do anything. Don't try and kill the wave. Don't enjoy it. Flow with it. Become the energy. One. We won.
Yeah, that's a good point, Bruce. If everyone just stands still, you can have no worries if you have 200 people in the Revehaven. Everyone just stay in their spot and follow the wave.
Yeah.
Problem solved, eh?
Problem solved.
And you can hear heaven's bell.
Det er noe som skjer på museet, ringer de inn.
Ja, det er mye på museet.
They get a night in the museum. How do you, Anders, a question for you. Meeting Bruce, of course you were friends with Kristian from before, but as a guy with a camera who wants to kind of tell a film story, make a story out of it, how do you? I mean, this is such a rich person, a rich story, and how do you find the essence of it and compress it down to Bruce? Easy question.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's important to kind of find the authentic moments, and therefore I also spend a lot of time filming. So the person in front of the camera can get used to me, and after a while they will kind of just like let go and be themselves. And I remember, Bruce, when we were up there in the where the waterfall is. And
oh no!
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like when I didn't like say anything, but suddenly, Bruce, you were sitting in a cave meditating, and then you were like swimming in the waterfall there and having a shower in the waterfall, and like, I mean, none of the scenes in the movie is directed or anything.
Everything is just authentic flow, kind of.
Totally. It's and you know, there's a scene where Kristian is also involved in the bar. In that scene, I just put up the camera and I went out, and I think I filmed for like an hour or something. And so then you get authentic moments after a while. They didn't like even remember the camera was there.
The wallflower camera.
So yeah, that's the most important thing, that the things you see, that's real. And but I mean, with Bruce, it was kind of he's a quote master, you know, like every time he says something there's a great quote. So I had to kill a lot of darlings, you know, when I was editing the movie, because you know, you have like hours of footage, and then you have to like take it down and try, and like it's like a puzzle, and in the end you get it right.
Yeah, I think definitely you got it right in this case. What's the plans for the coming future, Bruce? Are you hoping to get back on the board and go in the waves and continue forever?
Is that Anders? I didn't know Anders was here.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, hello, Anders. I didn't know. My eyes aren't very good.
You didn't recognize me.
The future is endlessly beautiful. I live in the moment. Each step is precious. Each breath is precious. Okay, that's enough quotes. Journey is over. Journey never began. Translate that to Norwegian.
Yeah, we're going to try.
And Bruce, can you tell us a little about your Norwegian background? You're a big fan of whale hunting and stuff.
Save the whale, harpoon the Norwegian. The Norwegians are busy cooking the whale, and he's got a big T-shirt on it that says, "We serve the whale." No, my grandmother was a Stendal. Her father was a whale hunter from Bergen.
Yep.
And they all came to South Africa, down the south coast to Port Shepstone to hunt whales. And they weren't happy here. It's such a beautiful story. They were all given 100 acres of prime land. The ones that stayed are rich today. They've got their own great church, the Norwegian church. But a lot of them, they built their own little boat and they went back to Norway. They sailed back to Norway on this tiny boat. But my grandmother was sort of ended up there. She was a Stendal, Stendal. Yeah. So I'm a skinny Viking. I'm a quarter Norwegian.
Wow. From Bergen, that explains the extrovert nature of the person.
Port Shepstone has like all the street names are Norwegian. It's called Oslo Beach and all that stuff.
Yes. The one road is called 12 something View. 12 View. Oh, yeah, no, sure. Yeah.
I think, Bruce, you said there was a new movie coming. Is it already released or is it coming?
It's called Beyond the Wave. Please like and comment. Beyond the Wave, straight onto YouTube. And he was a big black guy from Ghana. He had never seen surfing before. But what an edit. What a professional job, eh?
Right.
Not to say any other movies weren't professional, but I know nothing, but I see some of the comments.
Yeah.
I've had 2 negative comments, but what can you do? You've got to expect, you know.
That's pretty good for an internet comment, I think. So you can Beyond the Wave, check it out on the internet.
Bruce Gold Beyond the Wave.
Yeah. And it's an hour of goodness. It sounds like. Bruce, thank you for joining us on the line. We got it, the phone from the museum in J-Bay. It was very nice talking to you. And I mean, the film was the Anders film, which I have seen again today. It's beautiful. You should not be ashamed or not tired of seeing yourself because it's brilliant.
Oh, it's on Vimeo, and it's too complicated for my brain
Yeah.
to go to Vimeo. But I will try again through other means. Sometimes you can get in the back door.
I sent you the goddamn link.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's Vimeo.
Yeah.
It's Vimeo.
So,
I'll send it again.
yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, Bruce. Very nice talking to you.
Thank you very much for making me feel a little bit important.
You are,
You're very important.
today
Very important.
you're the most important.